Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, where these fans have been getting prepared to cheer on a whole pack of Badgers since early in the morning. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wisconsin's offense will go on the attack first. They'll run it from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Prince. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Power football with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Skips away from pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field. It's our first look at them in this one. And, Jesse, they've got a quarterback that, if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. All right, guys, let's chat for a minute about Marshall. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Marshall quick to the line.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a 1st down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
The give to the tailback. Slithers into space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Looking to pass. It's Denson. Finds his big tight end. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go back to the ground. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Herd! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the right side. Look out, he's got room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Sort of getting in touch with their inner James White, Melvin Gordon, or Jonathan Taylor to pick up another first down.
I mean, it's just crazy the list of guys they've had play here in the Wisconsin tradition, and it continues, right? Everybody who's here, you're going to be featured. You're going to get touches. So, hey, recruits, you want to carry the football a lot? Come to Wisconsin.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Badgers have this offense rolling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pulls and fires complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's second and long. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Badgers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Denson. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Marshall! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Creates a little space. There he goes. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Badgers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Snagged out of the air. Great move. Now he's got room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Denson. Grab near the marker, it's Brown. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Tempo and overdrive.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
The give out of the gun. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Let's talk for a second about Marshall. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy.
Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half, but you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my
time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Got it in the middle, it's Brooks. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking for a man, it's Prince. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Badgers will punt this one away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Got a man, it's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Marshall quick to the line. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Herd! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's Prince. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is on its way. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. To the air, it's Denson. Under fire.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll immediately call timeout. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Marshall! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Rides the back on the option, the give. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Got a first down. Still running at the 40. Breaks into the open. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Line gets set. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Looking to throw, it's Denson. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the left. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing.
Oh, he's got some space. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Rushes on him. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Here's a heat. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the first down. Get it farther, you get the... And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Prince. Finds his target down the middle.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Oh, he got loose. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Badgers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. He's moving out of the pocket.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
We reached the break, and Marshall is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So first down will open up the final period. To throw, it's Denson. Lofts one high and deep. Catching stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Herd! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back, and going to get the quarterback.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Marshall takes over the ball. The thundering Herd offense coming out. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just an outstanding performance for this guy behind center. He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when they've gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more. Looking down the middle. Hits the open man. Oh, what a cut. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. The play action fake. He's got the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Yeah, and he's been dependable, hasn't he? Like, he's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Marshall!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Unloads quickly, and he's still running after the move. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Running back searching for a hold. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Carpenter. There he goes. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. And he has had this this offense clicking on all cylinders the entire game. And the QB has more than had his way just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Brees, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well.
A lot of room to the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Hands it off. Got room to work. Turning it on. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll give it to him again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. The give to the back. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.